It's a bit wet, Mark. Alright guys, what is good and welcome back to the channel. Just getting things packed up because today's just going to do, well, I'm really looking forward to this. What we're going to do today is there is an event being held by Nigel and Robin. They have organised like a run for charity effectively, so I'm going to take the bus. There's going to be a lot of sports cars, a lot of real cool cars there, but I decided to take the van and I'm going to gather up some videos. The idea is I'm going to go and make a video for them and take some photos, etc. But I thought it would be another good vlog to take you along and see some cool cars and meet some cool owners. So let's go and do that. Alright, so we're starting in Ballymena. It's kind of like we're doing a drive from here, we're going up the north coast and we're finishing on a beach. Well, the Strand anyway. And these are all the guys. I'll probably get a closer look at some of the whips. What's happening? Probably get a closer look at some of the cars, but ideally trying to get, I brought Lindsay with me so I can hang out the window and try and film some of the cars. There's some real tasty stuff here. So I'll try and get as much as I possibly can because I want to make a film as well. And this is so stressful. Alright, so you've met Nigel, what? How many times have you been on my videos?
Too many.
Far too many. So this is Nigel, he's one of the guys that's organising this with Robin.
Robin Studio 10 and Colin, he's a partner in Reload.
It is for charity, so all of the guys...
Sergeant.
Yeah. Who's it you're doing for?
Click Sergeant.
Yeah, Click Sergeant.
Cancer Fund for Children.
Yeah, so there's some real tasty whips here. I'll try and get around as many as I can, show you as many as I possibly can, but weather is difficult.
Balls.
we were in Belfast and it was like properly sunny, and the more you drove up the road the worse it got. So yeah, I'm also in a van and there's a lot of sports cars here, so we'll do our best to try and keep up. But yeah, just getting a few videos, a few clips, and hopefully we'll get a pretty decent day out of it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it is like, I think like 40 cars in total. We're leaving here, like I said before, we're going to drive just up the north coast and I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can. One of the main difficulties they're having is the whole new restrictions around COVID. So they've cut it short in terms of like what they would normally do is drive up, meet at a couple of different points and then a finishing point. But I don't really think the meeting things is going to happen. So they're just driving straight to the final destination and then meet there. Hopefully the weather picks up, we're going to have a wee look around a few more of the cars. But yeah, there's absolutely some beautiful cars. I'll show you a couple of my favourites, might not be everyone's taste, but yeah, there's some real nice ones. Also I've brought Lindsay with me. I thought it would be a nice wee drive up for both of us because we both love the North Coast. So, although it's pishy weather, it's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I was saying on this here, it was like super nice in Belfast, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, no, it was misty, but I mean, it was lovely. It was lovely and creepy.
Yeah, everyone's got their cars nice and clean to get them full on stinking again. But anyway, the thing is now I'm in a van trying to keep up with sports cars, but let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're like more than halfway there, just to the last bit. So ideally what they would have done would have been to stop along, but they're not going to do that. But to make a film in this, or even to do photographs in this weather, is going to be really, really tough. So I don't know, we're just going to play it by ear, I guess. Everything that has been filmed so far, this whole event, Lindsay's been doing kind of out the window.
Are you saying this is a disclaimer?
No, I'm not saying it's this good. I'm saying,
You are.
No, kind of. The sad thing is, it's such a beautiful, like a really, really lovely part of the. When we were here with Shand and all, this is the road that we would have drove up. And maybe I have footage. I'll show you a better view of it. But such a lovely part of the world to be driving up. So I understand why they've come up. I understand why they've come up here. But sadly, like even the vision of the view, you can't see with just clouds. So I don't know. You having fun?
Fun. So much fun is being had in this vehicle. It's funny trying to film your stuff for you.
But do you ever get like that where you've got it in your head what you want to do, and now I'm completely stressed out that I'm not going to get to do the thing that I wanted to do, and hopefully, I don't know, I build it up in my head so much and then I just get really stressed out, but here we are. So we'll just have to go with what happens, I guess.
Yep.
Take as much photos as possibly can.
And this is usually my favourite view as we're coming into Port Rush, and
White
you
Rock?
cannot see anything. Not one thing.
No, it's real.
It's just white. It's just white.
So, yeah, it is piss. It is really, it's disappointing. But at the end of the day, they're doing this for charity. So they got 40 cars, everybody paid in. So they've raised a lot of money. They're doing raffles at the end here. So hopefully at the end of the day, they'll have a good day in terms of that. But everybody got to go and drive. It's just that I'm the one trying to document it, and it's
Tough.
It's tough.
The pressure is real.
The pressure is real. Yeah, so like I said on the way up, pretty much a washout. Don't even know if you can hear us. It's just got worse and worse and worse. But all in all, good event.
Yep, great drive, and hopefully we have a lot of money raised. People came out and support us, and I'm really, really thankful for that. And yeah, what can you do? Weather's weather.
There's a saying in Northern Ireland, if you waited for the weather, you wouldn't do anything. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to get in, get out of the rain, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, as you can kind of gather, it wasn't the greatest day to be out taking photos, but it still was a really, really good day. So yeah, great job to the guys who organised that event, and for everyone who turned out. It was brilliant. It was a great atmosphere, even though the rain was terrible. But kind of dealing with a lot of this. Do you know when you set out to make a video, you set out to take a photo, and you have the idea in your head of what you really want to achieve, and it doesn't happen for whatever reason. It doesn't happen. Well, I would get really worked up about that, and I would get really bothered. I would let it play in my mind. Everybody around me would be affected by it. And that day was a perfect day. There was something I wanted to do. There was something I wanted to achieve. I had this great idea in my head, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I just kind of halfway along that drive with Lindsay, I just accepted what I get is what I get. I only had expectations of myself. Everybody else would have fully understood that day was a complete washout. I'm sure if you go back and watch these videos, you'll see the amount of times I come on and explain about how I didn't get something because I was stressed out, or I didn't get something because this year I get worked up, and it's been something that's been really bothering me. You know what? It is what it is. I hate that saying. I fucking hate that saying. But yeah, that is that for this video. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you've really liked it, hit subscribe. And I'll catch you all in that next video. Alright, bye.